to Subtropolis. We are down in Kansas City, Missouri. We are in the underground the old limestone mines, in the underground warehouses. Luckily, it's kind of quiet this morning. We have an early morning delivery. Gives me time to look around and try to find where I'm trying to go. I think I've been lost in this cave before. Pretty positive I've been lost in this one before. As we are again. It says 9,000 is behind us, and that's where we needed to be. How exciting. When in doubt, stop and ask directions. There's no one around. I found one guy, and he goes, yeah, I don't know where that place is at. He goes, they won't be in the office for a little bit longer. So I think we're just going to go drive around the caves for a little bit and see if we see what we need. They don't... This is a brokered load. You guys know how I feel about brokered loads. But all it says is 9,000 underground drive. This is 9,000 underground drive. But the business name that's on the paperwork, it's not here. took a workout. I took a lot of workout. This one here, I've never liked it. Last time we were here, I got lost in here. And I didn't get lost this time. The broker's just an idiot. That's all there is to it. I mean, 95% of them are. He didn't have the right name on the paperwork. I walked into this office that I found over here, and I go, "Can you help me?" And she's like, "Yeah." I go, "I am looking for such and such a name." She looks at me weird, and she rattles off my broker that I'm using, and she goes, "They are stupid as beep. They always put this name on it, but it's the complete wrong name. You are at the right spot." So we are at the right spot, so I didn't get lost. That was just stupidity on the broker's side. Now, if you're wondering to yourself, what in the world is this place? Why are there caves everywhere? I actually did a little bit of Googling, and I'm trying to remember. Now, one site said in the 1940s, and one site said in the 1960s, it began being a limestone mine. And it was about the time that Kansas City was starting to, I guess you would say, blossom. So that's what it is. It's a limestone mine. Not any longer. Right now it has over 50 businesses in it and over 1,500 employees. The temperature stays between 65 and 70 degrees year-round. I'm forgetting how many square footage or acres or whatnot that the mines are down here, or that the underground business district. It's the largest one in the world, if you're wondering. I almost remembered everything. Darn it! I'd make a horrible tour guide. Just horrible. But yeah, if you're wondering, it used to be a limestone mine. They come in here, they paint the walls. That's about it. It's got a lot of different warehouses inside of it. It's got the cold storages. Hollywood. Hollywood keeps a lot of its old film, back when they used to use film. They keep a lot of that here. I think there's a garage somewhere where there's a lot of antique cars. I'm not 100% on that though. I just heard a rumor on that one. Then I'm sure the government got their hands in it somewhere. They used to a lot. The government used to keep all their cheese here. Yeah, remember the big cheese crisis that America had? I could go into a whole rant on how the lovely government screwed the whole cheese industry up. It was actually the milk industry, because soldiers over in the war loved ice cream, and to make ice cream you need milk, and so that's when dairies kind of came into play, is about the time that the soldiers wanted ice cream. And well, when the war got done, there wasn't as much ice cream, and without as much ice cream, what's the government going to do with all this milk? They turned it into cheese. What are they going to do with all this cheese? They're too stupid to know, so they just shove it in a cave down here in Kansas, and it sat here for years, and they spent $1 million a day to keep it cool. That's good taxpayer money, right? I'm gonna be blind by the time I get back up to my truck. That big sawdust pile back there behind us. The wind is out of the south and it's blowing it straight to us. Oofta. You gonna let me get my door shut? Yeah, okay. I was kind of concerned. I think I forgot to tell you guys what we unloaded while we were over there in Kansas City, Missouri. Because we're in Kansas City, Kansas right now. We unloaded, I think it was about 42,000 pounds of some kind of food product. Had eggs in it, that's all I know. Alrighty, we're loaded up with pallets. The choo-choo train can't interrupt me because I'm inside my truck now. We are en route for Sioux City, Iowa, which is 280 miles from our current destination. If you didn't catch it earlier while we were outside and choo-choo train was doing his thing, we unloaded in Kansas City, Missouri this morning with about 42,000 pounds worth of, it just said food grade, eggs, egg bake, some kind of weird thing to do with eggs. So it's probably worth about $1 million, maybe $2 million. Then we just jumped across over here to Kansas City, Kansas, and did our thing. Thinking about it as we were coming into Sioux City here. Have I ever told you guys how much I just really hate winter? And how much winter is just really not my friend? And I just think it's the most miserable season out there. I'm not too sure if I've told you guys that. Have I? We've made it up here to the city. There was really nothing to catch on the way up here. It was really windy. And the temperatures were dropping. We started off, I think it was like 75 degrees down there, and as we proceeded north, we're down to 58 degrees, which is going to happen because apparently we have a blizzard coming in. It's one of those things I think I need to see it to believe it. I don't want to see it, but they've been wrong the past 3 storms. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they're wrong on this one as well. Well, hello, little feller. How are you? I've had a long life, man. I spent a long time inside someone's tire. You see the rubbing? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put you in the garbage. Oh, man, that's horrible. Yes, you just heard a nail talk. Do you feel privileged? Oh, I'm a dork on so many levels, it's not even funny anymore. I'm gonna walk around here, stretch my legs, and pick up more nails, and then we'll get unloaded. We'll take this trailer up to the yard, then move on to our next project. Would you believe me if I told you that entire yard behind us, we just walked around that entire yard, that's all we found for nails. Now granted, all it takes is one, but I'm impressed. It's a lot of wood, a lot of old pallets, new pallets, and all I found is what, a dozen nails? Not too bad. You know, I really wish I was joking with what I'm about to say. I checked for how much precipitation we're supposed to get for snow. Here's what the weather said. 1 to 15 inches. That's like a weatherman saying, I have no clue, man, so I'm just going to put 1 to 15 inches. Why, yes, that is supper. It doesn't look that good, and realistically, it's probably not that good, but I don't mind it. It's pizza. Let's go, what, 3 minutes? Let's try that, see what it does. It's actually not too bad. We've had this discussion, I think, on the channel about those frozen pizzas. I used to love them when I was younger, and I like them now, but they're kind of meant for more of like a stove instead of, or an oven instead of our microwave. But they work. They actually, I fold them like a taco, and I eat them like a taco. I put my stocking hat away, or toque, I guess you could call that if you're from Canada. I put that away. Better throw that back up on the dash. We're gonna need that again. Alright, never mind. I'm done with those pizzas. That was not pleasant, and that was really gross. The last one I ate, I was like, I wonder if my taste buds have changed. I don't like this as much. And then I just ate this one, and no, I don't like them at all anymore. I have refined taste buds now, and I choose to have real pizza. That's not real pizza. Okay, well, our journey today is done. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, do the normal, throw a like down there. If you didn't like it, please throw a dislike down there. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. You guys stay safe, and as always, I will see you next time. Well, I think the weatherman was right. How you doing over there, Firsty? Woo, you look covered. Flatbed is covered. That's a big, that is a lot of snow. Holy smokes. That's gonna be a lot of digging. A lot. No. You know. That's a lot of snow. Definitely a lot of snow. Turns out I was way wrong. Earlier in the video I'd said we were gonna maybe get 1 to 15 inches of snow because that's what the weatherman said. We got 17 inches of snow. My neighbor's trees took a beating. Oh, and you would never guess that I drive for a living because I cannot scoop in a straight line. Today we were playing find the sidewalk as we were scooping.